5. Signs your husband has had intercourse with another woman. In domestic life, it seems quite impossible to have a relationship without problems. A couple's patience and loyalty will be tested with various temptations, one of which is the temptation of infidelity. There are various reasons for infidelity, but the worst is when it gets to the stage of having sex with another woman. When this happens, it can be difficult to rebuild trust in the relationship. Therefore, before that happens, it is better to recognize what the signs of a husband who has had sex with other women look like. This is important so that you can determine what steps you should take next. Here are the signs. Number 1. Trying new things in sex. In making love, there are indeed many things and variations that can be explored. However, every couple must have their own routine. If your husband suddenly changes your lovemaking style or sex positions, then you need to be suspicious. While this change could be because he watched a new style in an adult video, don't rule out something else. If he's never done it before with you, he could be getting that satisfaction from another woman. Number 2. Seeming less interested in having sex. In general, interest in sex in each person can naturally decrease. This is caused by many factors. For example, coming back from your honeymoon, or you and your husband having to reduce your sex time because your daily routine has returned. It might also be because you're too tired or stressed, so the priority is no longer sex, but rest. However, if your husband is showing low sexual desire for no apparent reason, you should be suspicious. Especially if your relationship is going well. It could be because he has gotten different satisfaction from other women. So, it's better to ask first what the cause is. Number 3. Spending more time with his cell phone. The next characteristic of a husband who has had sex with another woman is that he plays with his cell phone more often. Either may be addicted to sending messages or talking on the phone. There are several things you can notice if your husband shows changes in the intensity of his cell phone. First, when there are many incoming calls, he rejects them or moves away from you to answer them. Second, he becomes more private by changing his cell phone password. Or lastly, he always puts his phone face down when he's around you to make sure any notifications are not visible. If you see some of these things, then it could mean that he is hiding his relationship with someone else. Number 4. Being out at night often. The characteristic of a husband who has had sex with another woman that is quite obvious is that he suddenly often goes out or comes home in the middle of the night. Especially if your husband is not the type of man who has many friends. Must be vigilant. Try to ask the reason every time he comes home late at night, because it could be about work. However, if he gives the excuse of friends, find out who these friends are. If he mentions different names and never introduces them to you, then it could be another woman he wants to meet and spend time with. Number 5. There are signs left behind from other women. The last characteristic is that there are marks left behind. If your husband comes home late after a long day at work and you find lipstick stains on his clothes or other scents on his body, then this could be a sign that he has been having sex with another woman. It might be difficult to find accurate evidence if he's really hiding it, but if you find evidence, keep it, Bella, so that when facing him, he cannot deny it. Those are some of the signs of a husband who has had sex with another woman. Even so, find out everything for sure first. Don't let you accuse your husband without valid evidence and only based on prejudice. I hope this information can provide positive benefits for all of you. Tell me your opinion in the comments column. If you like this video, please join our channel. May we always be given health and happiness.